Good evening. It's now 72 hours since Woodrow Carey Jr. walked into the Tabernacle of Praise Worship Center in Lake Charles, shooting and killing the pastor. Today, the Calcasieu Parish Sheriff's Office held a briefing to reveal some of what they've learned through their investigation. KPLC's Gerron was there this morning and joins us now with details.
Yes, Cynthia, Sheriff Tony Mancuso revealed some information this morning that doesn't directly provide a motive in Friday's shooting, but it does help investigators form a narrative of what may have led to that chaotic scene inside a Friday night church service. And some of it is the last thing you'd expect to hear in church.
Why? I just want to know why.
On Sunday, we heard from Pastor Ronald Harris's daughter, her plea for answers in her father's death.
What was the reason? If you was angry with them, you could have beat them.
On Monday, Calcasieu Parish Sheriff Tony Mancuso shed light on a shocking possible motive, learned with information from Woodrow Carey Jr., the man charged with second-degree murder.
Mr. Carey, he stated that he had received some inappropriate text messages from his wife to the pastor.
The content of those messages haven't been revealed, but Mancuso says investigators are piecing together a potential narrative.
The allegations are that some type of consensual sexual relationship or a non-consensual sexual relationship took place between Mr. Carey's wife and Pastor Harris.
In yet another twist, Mancuso says there may have been some signs that things weren't okay from Carey's wife just days before the fatal shooting.
She files a rape charge on Pastor Harris Wednesday, the 25th.
2 days later, Carey walked into the Tabernacle of Praise and shot Harris to death. He remains in the Calcasieu Correctional Center on a $1 million bond and has hired an attorney. Mancuso says the next step for investigators will be corroborating nearly 60 eyewitness accounts and gaining access to any messages between Carey's wife and Pastor Harris.
Keep in mind we have some of those now, but we want to get the whole picture, not just partial text. And in order to do that, we have to go through the proper channels.
Now, we reached out to the Harris family for their reaction on these latest allegations. I just spoke with a family friend who says the family is just not ready to make a comment yet. Back to the investigation, Mancuso thinks it will take some time, but he urges people who know anything to come forward and to tell the truth. In terms of whether or not a narrative could impact Carey's charge, Mancuso says that will be up to the district attorney's office when the case is handed off to them and before it goes to a grand jury. At your service, Gerron, KPLC 7 News.